and welcome to a short guide about music retail and what the future holds for buying and listening to music. But before we start, let's have a brief history about music retail. I caught up with Professor Brian Croft, who is a music teacher and expert.
Well, it all started with old Thomas Edison making these first recordings, and then eventually in the 1900s the first 12-inch records were released. It wasn't until the 1970s when it all changed to cassettes and they become very popular, and then the 1980s saw CDs introduced, and then the internet took off, and in 2000 music sales declined for the first time. The internet was blamed for this, but you look at it now, the internet is very popular for purchasing music. 2006 iTunes saw its 1 billionth song.
So here's the facts. In 2009, 98% of single sales were digital downloads. Over the following year, sales of digital singles have risen again by 5.9%. In 2009, only 1 in 8 albums were downloaded, an increase of 56.1% from the previous year. And in 2010, these figures rose again to 17.5% of all album sales accounting to downloads. However, amidst the tumble of CD sales, vinyl records have been making a surprisingly steady comeback. I went to meet record shop owner Ronald Reynolds to find out more. Yeah, over the past 5 or 6 years, there's been a boom, you could say, in the popularity of vinyl records. It certainly prompted me to open up this shop, you know. We looked at the sales figures in 2009 and vinyl record sales had risen by 5.2%. So thought better cash in on that, and that's only from shops that report to the official UK charts company, and places like us, we don't report to them, so that figure is probably a lot higher. CDs do seem to be dying out. Their sales figures continue to drop, so a little bit worried about them, but you never know, 10, maybe 20 years time, might make a little comeback, just like vinyl records have done now, so you just never know. CD sales are currently declining much faster than download sales are growing, and worse still, that growth is beginning to slow. But there is one alternative way that has emerged in recent years. One is that is perfectly legal and paving the way for the future. Spotify. Now, I didn't know much about Spotify, but I caught up with music student Billy Smith to find out what it's all about.
Yes, I do use Spotify. Seems to be the easiest way of listening to music these days. I can't afford to buy all my music I want off iTunes or on CD, so I use Spotify. No, I wouldn't pay for it. £10 a month is just too much for me. I can't afford that. And you can't take it anywhere you want. That's the problem. You can't put it on your iPod or your MP3 player. So. But then again, it is a quick and easy way to find whatever song you want and play it.
Oh, the future looks like it's heading towards online streaming being the dominant medium for listening to music. Spotify is the first to exploit this format, gaining huge success in Europe. However, its release in the US has been delayed as negotiations with US record labels continue to struggle. They feel they won't make as much profit as they do by selling their music with companies like iTunes. iTunes Ping is the latest social network for music, where you can follow your favourite artists and keep up to date with them. It's been branded as Facebook and Twitter meets iTunes. The idea of sharing what music you're enjoying with your friends is what I think that will catch on in the future. I can see Ping developing into a site that's similar to Spotify, where you can listen and find any song you want and share that with your friends. And vice versa, you could see Spotify taking ideas from Ping and developing like that. However, these are likely to come with subscription fees, but it does look like that online streaming is the future. We'll just have to wait and see.